Alright, so what the heck is going on, Misfits? I know the weekend as well as the past 2 days hasn't been the most, I haven't been doing the most uploads that I usually do, but it's because, things usually happen the way that they happen in life. But with that being said, today I just wanted to do a few watch zones just to make up for a couple of past few days that have been lost. But also wanted to go over a few trailers that I thought would be pretty much worth looking at because there's a lot of trailers that I actually just don't look at. Like there's a whole bunch of Elden Ring trailers that I just do not look at because I want to save my time for Elden Ring. But that's the main reason why I actually choose to hold off on trailers. But I did not see this Halo series trailer at all. So we're gonna have to watch that. And I am gonna be eating something, so you may hear me just get quiet for a second. March 24th. Okay. All right. So putting everyone else's comments aside, I would have to say I'm okay with this. Like it doesn't bother me or anything. Like I actually don't get what everyone's. Don't get me wrong. I understand what everyone's like worry is in terms of this Halo series, but I don't think that people should be tripping too hardcore. Like, yeah, I know people are tripping because Cortana looks more closer to like a human or something like that. I guess whatever that means. I don't know, man. Here's the thing. I just wish that in some instances people would just be appreciative of certain things. actually coming out, but at the same time, not taking so many things too serious. Like, yo, there's a lot of things going on in the world right now, and whether the Halo TV series does well or not compared to like Mandalorian or something like that, that doesn't really, that's not the top of my list in terms of the shit that I'm worried about, you know? Now, don't get me wrong, like, there's a lot of stuff in here that did worry me. Like, are they making Master Chief like not the antagonist, but like, are they making? They said that Chief can be controlled and stuff like that. Are they making it so that Spartans, in a way, they are the good guys, but they can be kind of like an anti-hero in some ways? You know, like maybe how can I say this? Similar to RoboCop with Master Chief, there was always the concept of whether Chief was human versus just a machine, and Chief has probably always wondered that his entire career. In fact, I think that happened at the end of Halo 3 or 4, where he was questioning whether he could do it without Cortana. And someone else said that he's just a human being, basically. I forget how it all went down, but basically, yeah, like if they are playing on certain things inside of the Halo mythos in terms of like Chief's, not Chief's identity, but who he is as a person. Is he a person or is he just a soldier of war type of thing? I think that'd be pretty good to be honest. But yeah, honestly, I'm not worried about anything in terms of the Halo TV series, dude. But yeah, moving on. Let's get to something else. So this is Crimson Desert. Yo, if it's this big, I swear. I'm not gonna lie, the 4K isn't making it any better. Oh shit, this is a different scene. Okay, okay, okay. Bro, I can't see shit, but I'm liking it. Like, I'm certain, dude, I can't see shit. This shit here, though. All this other stuff here, bro. This other stuff here. Anything in terms of Battlefield 2042? Not yet. Well, I'll be honest, man. I haven't, because I wasn't able to play Battlefield at the rates or resolution or any goodness that I wanted to. I kind of went past it, like almost immediately. So in terms of, oh wow, I haven't seen this before, have I? I've seen this, the wildebeest stuff, and I've also seen this. Okay, this game looks really, really good. It's just the frame rate is crazy. Holy shit, a second trailer. Yo, please tell me. Okay, if this is a CGI trailer, that's cool. But if it's gonna be a little bit high, please show some better quality than the past 45 seconds. What the hell? This is hands down my most weighted game. This is hands down my most. This is old gameplay. Bro, wait, did he say it was new gameplay? Nah, he didn't. Get off that man's back. He didn't say anything was new. He didn't promise anything new except that the game itself is new. But either way, it's still the best freaking game that I'm waiting on so far. Next up, I got Black Wukong because Black Wukong is definitely one of the games that you have to keep an eye out for. And there's one more other game that was kind of crazy looking, but I forgot what it was called. Hmm. Pearl Abyss? No, it's not Pearl Abyss. That's who made this. I don't know why they showed lights just now, but okay. Dude, this game is gonna be so damn good. So, if you've ever seen any gameplay of this or just what they've shown just a little bit, this game is gonna be so good. And I want to iterate for those who know me. I'm a guy who I don't care about the budget. I don't care about the size of the company. All I care about is how much do you love the project. That's all I care about. Because the amount of love that you put into a project is easily going to show. Easily going to show. Like, love in a project will easily triumph a game compared to just money. Because money, as you probably have seen with other games out there, money doesn't mean dick. It really doesn't. You have to have love and talent. Like, that's the only way to make a good game these days. I gotta say, cats wearing motion caption suits are. It's pretty good. Dude, look at it! What the heck? This is actually a really smart idea, though, man. See, I have a feeling that that's all. Don't get me wrong. I know that's jank, but the per. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. That was quite. Oh, it's just their studio. And they're just playing it in the background because of freaking COVID complications and stuff. I get it. I get it. I could use one of those chairs. Just saying. I could use one of those chairs. I could use a monitor too, but alright, I guess. Just dropped a monitor. Oh, just drop a monitor off of nothing. That's kind of. See, this is why I want to go to Japan, but like, I don't want to go there by myself. Just being a tourist, like, because anything could happen, dude. But like, am I gonna get DMC8? Remember, life is so much more than games. That should be a quote. Yep, and this is Year of the Tiger, so that does make a lot of sense in general. Hmm. Oh, how are we working on the game? And nothing on adventure, or how we're working on the game. Yeah, right. No animals was hurt during the making of this clip. Social distancing was strictly maintained throughout the process. You might want to sit back 6 feet too. Came in hoping to see the game. We are working hard on the same. Alas, a bit more patience, if you will. Well worth the wait is the thrill. Of course it is. Like I said, for this game, like I gotta look. I gotta find. I gotta find the. Where the heck? Guild Wars. Guild Wars is. So what was it? The first trailer that I saw. It's gonna jump to like the middle or something. Jump up to here. You gotta give it to people, man. Snow in environments is like it looks easy, but it can look very terrible sometimes, you know? Yeah, like this fight here, dude. This fight here is. I mean, like, if you look, you can still tell that this is obviously still beta. What the heck was that? Don't get me wrong. No, not that. This effect looks dope. So that's actually part of the game. He has like a mirrored ghost effect when if you dash at the right time, he has like a mirrored ghost effect. Yeah, if you dodge perfectly, it does that. And with stuff like this, there's no way this game is not gonna be good. Like, I don't know a lot about Chinese mythology, but oh man. Oh man. You have to transform into a fucking bat. But I wonder if you can still traverse through this without having to turn into a bat. Like, and then this, of course. Huh, no offense. I remember this video being a lot more. It feels like it has a filter on it or something. I swore this dragon was close to the all white, but like, there's like a filter on here or something. Yeah, even that part was a little bit more clear. I have a feeling that for people that like, I have a feeling for people that like put up a 4K version of a trailer, it's just motherfuckers ripping the same trailer and then trying to upscale it, not realizing that they're losing some important aspects. God damn, this game is so damn good. Bro, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. What? This is okay. So definitely isn't a real 4K trailer because your audio cut out like 2/3 of the way in, but bro, just fighting Master Splinter. Just fighting various versions of Master Splinter, dude. Like, I swear that is so OP. And then there's summons too. Two-headed Master Splinter. My biggest thing about this game that I'm saying is that the enemies that you're going up against just look. Who the fuck are you? And it's like, who is the main character? That's why I'm just so flabbergasted by this game. Like, is this the first one? It is. It's the first gameplay. All right. Like, look at this motherfucker. Who is this dude? Who is this guy? You don't want to fight this guy. Oh god, we're gonna fight this guy. Dude, it's like they thought of everything almost. Like it's like they thought of everything. This game has so much charm. And that's the thing that a lot of games just don't have. Just turn to a golden cicada and run. Dude, what is this giant thing? Now, the foliage you can tell the yeah, you can't expect too much from this game. Obviously, he's just gonna have to go through the leaves and just be whatever. I don't expect to like land on a drop of leaf and like have the leaf have physics and balance and stuff like that. I'm only concerned about the gameplay and the stories behind these characters. I don't know what he's saying, but apparently shit's about to get real. What's up, bitches? Ugh. Fucking wolf pack with swords, dude. This game and axes, so you can do summons and transformations. Well, not summons, but transformations. The environmental destruction is good as well. What? Bro. 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 Dude. Okay, yeah. Like I said, summons. We're doing shadow clones. Come on, dude. This game's gonna be sick. And then you turn to the previous dude. Does his fur? It does. That's right. It does. His fur catches fire and oh my god, dude. That was a nice move. No second phase or anything like that. Pretty sure certain stuff is gonna have a second phase to it, though. You know. Wait, was that you in the future? What the heck? I never saw. I don't think I've ever paid attention to that. Oh, yo, yo, what is this game? What is this game? Like I said, I knew that this one was gonna be a pretty good one based on the first presentation that I've seen alone. You know. Serious question though, what is this stupid yellow box thing that I have around my Windows browser? Well, I mean Microsoft, whatever, Internet Explorer. Jesus Christ, what is this yellow box I have around here? Oh well. Either way, that was it, right? Well, I want to say finally, I think we should probably make it a little fair, and let's look at a trailer that we all know and love. Amazing, right? And oh, would you look at that? One of mines came up. That doesn't happen too often. Is that? I should go back to doing those. Those are actually one of my favorites still. Need to do a win and a loss again, at least in Bleeding Edge. Alright, either way. So, with that, I'm going to take a quick break and then I'm going to get into doing something in the watch zone. I'm going to observe. I'm actually going to do something a little different, and I'll probably say it again when I get back. But I'm going to just, instead of doing our normal watch zone, we're going to do some observation instead. You know? Like, I have a decent feeling that we can actually get some good information from doing some observations, but a little bit different than how I do WatchZone traditionally. So be right back. Alright, so here is how I think we should do this. Today we're gonna look for someone real special on the leaderboard, right? Instead, we're gonna look for someone on the leaderboard and we're gonna actually check out their best matches. Well, just some good matches in general, but some good gameplay from her. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm gonna start actually highlighting some people in their specific gameplay and how they do certain things with the character and what they choose to do in a situation. That way, people can get a sense of the things that they should do with the character and how they should probably play it, as well as observe a few things that you probably didn't even know you could actually do. Right? So, let's check out. Compared to yesterday's leaderboards, I'm pretty sure it's all about the same. I think everyone was here. Just about, yeah. But, let's check out, since this person is number one, see if we can actually learn something. This is a Deamon player, so don't have to worry about stats. We don't have to worry about history. So, odd 52. In fact, let me do something. I wish I could timestamp, like immediately right now, timestamp. Hmm. Hmm. No, can't do that. Oh well, I have to figure it out later. I'll have to figure out a good way to just immediately timestamp stuff. Anyway, we're going to be checking out something from Odd 52. Now, Odd 52 is definitely a bleeding edge veteran when it comes to this game. So, let's see. Obviously, we're going to be looking at some Deamon gameplay, right? But I wonder what would happen if he were to lose instead. I think this is well worth it. And plus, this is a 49 to 50 game, so I think this is going to be well worth it. All right, and just as I promised, well, okay. All right, so we don't have. Well, actually, everyone is going to get their full team. Okay. So, Odd 52 is going to be playing around as Deamon, and we are going to take some time to actually observe a little bit of how Deamon players play. So with that being said, 3, 2, 1. All right, so R52 breaks off and immediately goes for power cells. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna choose to back off a little bit every now and then, but I'm gonna remember to just stick to odd. Goes invisible, looking for someone, chooses El Bastardo. Luckily, paired up with his teammates. I think he did do a parry in there. Continues to hunt down El Bastardo, and just like that, now, since he did have his teammates come in to help, he did survive that situation. I think he's gonna go for, well, A is the only objective, so he's gonna go invisible and immediately start attacking. Sorry, wrong button. And immediately start attacking the Zero. Zero, luckily, well, not luckily, puts up a wall at the right time. Now, with that, blue team is going to be able to score, but he's going to hit God's Canadian with a few shurikens, tries to get into a parry. Now he's going up against himself. Literally just one shuriken hit away, and that's it. All right. Since we're doing it, let's stay on it. FMG 22. Seeing as he's playing as Deamon as well. FMG manages to score. All right. Sticking together. However, the other team's not making it so easy. Getting back to odd 52. Goes invisible. Red team's Shadow Strike was out. Those all three shurikens decide to switch off of the healer and go on to help out Azriel. Good Shadow Strike. Good Shadow Strike. Goes invisible again. Wants to get El Bastardo. I actually like his confidence on going up against El Bastardo because even though El Bastardo is a tank, there's sometimes moments when he can't really do too much. And if El Bastardo's movement isn't on par as it should be, El Bastardo's still on a run. Holy shit. Alright, 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 alright. Gotta replay that one. This is what I mean when I say still observing someone. Alright, sorry. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Male guy needs me. All right, back. Anyway, like I was saying, like I was literally just saying. Okay, if you check it out, he immediately knew that El Bastardo was in air, right? And just like that, because he knew that he's in air as well, he knew that he could follow up with this combo as well. The follow up on top of it. This in air, one hit, two hit, both of those hits were probably going to land, and he was probably going to finish it with a knockdown if he felt like it. But that's like I said, it's just like I said, like that, just that right there. Knowing what you can do with your character and the weird moments of stuff that goes on, and he's gonna go for God's Canadian. Yep, God's Canadian gets sprayed. You gotta love like his use of Damon's forward dash. Not a fighting game term, but his use of Damon's actual move. Don't forget, collects 3 power cells, of course. Sees an easy Nidhogger kill, goes for it as well. Now he chooses to mount up. Let's see what. So the other Damon is number 5. Oh, then again, I did say only odd 52 here. Peaks in and out. God's Canadian's gonna probably back in. Yeah. Nidhogger gets something. Shadow Strike in there immediately as he jumps over the wall, so that way he doesn't have to risk himself. And if you remember, there was a Maeve who's probably not gonna survive. What? Okay, she's dead now. I was gonna say there's no way that Maeve should survive. Keep in mind, however, now this is what's curious. It's 24 to, well, 34 to 5, and this is actually a 49 to 50 game in terms of the score, the final score. So that was a very good hit from Nidhogger. Dude, the follow-ups that he does. So after his knockdown, he's going for a parry. He does recognize Makuto's parry. This is very good. That. I have to figure out how to do that. Chooses Maeve. Dude, he must have extra damage on that attack or something, because anytime he lands that attack, I see their life just go. Nice. Does a wall jump. He's gonna go from up top. Chooses Maeve again. He lets those shurikens flop. Maeve goes in the air. He does his aerial move. And now he's looking for God's Canadian. So that move in the air is really good at locking onto people. If I can get him, he's more than likely going to do it again. But that move in the air, usually, I'll admit, I just usually do that move on ground. But if you do that move to catch someone in the air, it almost makes them helpless. Graffiti spray. Yeah, see? Notice it. Notice it. All right, that's exactly what I want to see again. In the air, right? It almost has graffiti spray. Granted, he misses his first swing, but he locks back on, and as soon as he hits that move, that momentum, literally pushes the other person. The way that I usually do it is that I usually do it as a way to approach the person. I never actually use it as a way in fight to actually, like, how can I say this? Similar to Makuto's like wall pin, to actually push the opponent away, and then of course. So yeah. Hold on a sec, 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 hold on a sec. Okay. Hold on a sec. Hotkey pressed. Oh god. Oh god. Well, that's good anyway. I accidentally pressed the hotkey in that moment. Alright, so. Alright, so now's the moment where we still see some good stuff going on. Sorry about that. I actually did not know that I had that up. Anyway, Nidhogger came in. It was actually a very good Nidhogger move. Tries to get a parry. And that's the thing, yeah, like I said, no one went to parry Makuto, as well as doing that. That's practically the fastest way to open up boxes. So again, he's going to go invisible. Chooses Mave. Mave gets some heals because of Makuto, which is BS, but whatever. Damn it. So now since he goes invisible, immediately they can work on killing Mave. And again, he's going to go for God's Canadian again, but somehow he gets stunned from someone. I believe it's probably Nid. Alright. So, like I was saying before, I actually did that horrible introduction to Odd52's gameplay. Deamon's air mobility, that air dash, is coming up right now. Okay, so, like I said before, he came in, did a graffiti spray. This first hit technically missed, but first hit misses. He autocorrects. He gets it, but as soon as he gets his first hit, he goes into that dash, right? So that dash has a momentum that can actually push players away. And most of the time you don't see it because a lot of people use it as a tool to approach someone because they think that you're supposed to only follow up the dash with the second two hits that come after it. But once that dash happens, as you can see, once he's in the air, he can push someone, get both of those hits. Both of those hits actually lifts the opponent upward. And then, of course, with the inevitable Shadow Strike combo, it's like, yeah. So I think something to really pay attention to is how Deamon's actually had to. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name of that move. So many moves in Bleeding Edge I always blank on. But the thing to observe here, tries to get a graffiti spray. The way he uses that dash. Whew, nice wall pin. So he's gonna go back and finish off this power up. Never forget your power ups. That is the only. That's the not even a number one tip. That is numero 0. Pay attention to when you have power ups around. So there's Gunked. Yeah, like I said, on ground you can do it as a way to approach your opponent. However, the properties that it gets when it's in the air are actually really good. Makuto on the blue team's gonna get eliminated. Keep in mind, still 38-9. Oh, they're going for a healer. Is he? Nah, Zero's gonna. Luckily, Makuto was there to help follow up. He might be. No, not a bad situation. God's Canadian is very low in health. He might go to hit him or help out Azriel right now at this moment. Yeah, help out Azriel, even though. Ooh, goes invincible. What? I have a feeling Azriel on the blue team might be looking low. That was sick. You gotta give it to red team, however, though. You gotta give it to red team. If I had to say it, he's looking low in health. That's gonna be it. Switching to, there is no Makuto player, but We're going to stay on God's Canadian, who is a very good healer. Toll and Trouble is out somewhere. Oh, behind. All right. And so with that, now we have... Sorry, wrong button. So again, I-52 is going to come back on for... I have got to learn or remember how to do that. Fastest way to open up a crate in the game. All 3 shurikens, but decides to back off. And if you notice, those 3 shurikens did a hefty amount of damage on Makuto. And let's be honest, Makuto, unless he starts his uppercut, doesn't really have any air options, I guess you could say. So he couldn't just swat Deamon out of the sky, you know? Deamon goes for Nidhogger. Look at the air. Oh my god, dude. Look at the properties on that. Invisible first strike. He's got to have extra damage on or something, dude. Because I'm just like, gee, he's got to have extra damage on. But like I said, in air, it actually pushes the opponent off. But a lot of people don't actually realize that because they think, again, that you are supposed to approach someone with it. The following 2 slices are, again, a very good, decent amount of damage. Oh my god, dude. He was dead before he even hit the ground. And with the knockdown, he didn't have to do the knockdown, to be honest. He stuck with the air version. Granted, Azrael on the blue team, nice dodge. Seen as may have attacked him. Now, granted, I would say they're at a bit of a disadvantage right now. They don't have their Azrael to help mix things up a little bit. Sometimes you got to break off and heal yourself. Wait for your teammates to get back around. He's got a Shadow Strike ready. Red team he's going for... He's got to have high... I mean, granted, he's got a power up, but yo, the damage is insane. He can't go invisible right now, so he's going to have to do some momentum. He's going to have to really get up there. Okay. Azrael comes in the hill, but he might have to help Azrael. Because Azrael, in all fairness, did come to... Or is he gonna try to end this? However, Gunt is gonna pay attention and nope, not gonna be able to get it off. Nidhogger brings out someone on the red team. Cages are dropped. But look how he's playing though. He's got 19 power cells. Let's be honest about the situation. 19 power cells, you're the holder. If you die, they quite literally had the rest of the game, you know? Being Deamon doesn't mean you have to always engage. Goes to get some health, and of course, as I would imagine... Now, should he get power cells? No need to, because they literally have 20. He's got like 19 or so. If anything, he can just intercept the rest of the team. Goes invisible so that way he can completely avoid Gunked. Gunked knows he's around. If Gunked has a good monitor, he can probably see Damon's highlight a little bit. Whatever that was, I hope it wasn't glass. Who has to dodge the wall pin in order to... Has to dodge the wall pin by doing a Shadow Strike. By doing a Shadow Strike, he actually ends up getting a Makuta that goes invincible in his face. Now, granted, that's Gunk that's playing that, right? He's gonna let God's Canadian go. Wasn't able to get that in time. Who are his teammates? Does he have enough? Shadow Strike is not ready yet. He was invisible. This is very dangerous. Train is up. It's dangerous for God's Canadian as well. Cage. No. 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 I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. I did not even... As many times as I've been doing that, I don't know if I've ever seen that. I've never seen that. As many times as I've been doing this, I've never seen the train actually stop like that. But if you pay attention, however, 40 to 43, and red team's looking pretty hot. I have to say, they could already win, you know. He just needs time to be able to collect. But Gunked is just going to be paying attention way too much. He'd have to quite literally kill the majority of red team right now. Goes the mount up again. Granted, I'll give it to his Azrael. His Azrael's really trying to help him. He could go for... Alright, he's going to go for a healer. He's trying to go for someone. The collection phase is back up, so that means his chances of probably trying to collect are probably done, because if he can't do that, nice dodge. Nice cage dodge. His chances of being able to collect are practically done. Good Shadow Strike. Makuta couldn't even get out of that because Shadow Strike applied to both high and low. Chooses to mount up. Granted, he's got 19 power cells. So he's still going to be getting chased, right? Zero is around him. Needed some heals. Alright. And with the fully healed Deamon, chooses God's Canadian. Doesn't get his graffiti spray. But he manages to get some damage off. And that's the thing about Deamon. You don't have to always apply all your damage in one burst. You can apply some damage and literally just leave. And just leave the situation. Trying to get that graffiti spray. However, Makudu was a little too sharp on that one. And now he's in a situation where if he dies, that's just going to be it. Dude, alright. I gotta give it to Odd. That is the second... This is the third time in game he's dodged those cages. So I'm guessing as soon as you see a glow, that's when you need to roll? Okay. Okay. You will learn a lot by just observing one person. Goes invisible again. He's gonna go for Maeve. Probably get a kill. Yeah. With that much damage, yeah. Now, granted, he's gonna try to score, but Gunked is literally still right there, as well as God's Canadian. If blue team dies, which I think is probably gonna happen, if Maeve dies, that's probably gonna be it. Gunked solo's not gonna have it. A good Shadow Strike at a time of need. Gets the kill on almost Nid. However, ooh, triple wall pin and Toll and Trouble is out. They only need to get one kill. And I know he's like, yo, Gunked knows that he's there. That's what's good. So maybe Gunked is definitely someone we need to observe again. Leaves the situation. Tries to leave the situation. He did not mean for it to go that way, but unfortunately, that is how it goes. Alright, so with observing Odd, with that 14 only dies about 3 times. The amount of damage that he did in that game is actually pretty substantial. 12 killing blows, but yeah, 24,000 damage done. And again, that's damage that's like, you know, you just have to throw a few shurikens and then back off. That's still damage that's being applied. You don't have to do your damage all in one burst. But again, that was very, very, very well in terms of odd 52. I think we're gonna observe him again. Then again, I'm not sure. Should I? Either that or we're gonna check out a different character of odd. So let's find him real quick. Recently did a 50-39 wins playing as Zero. And then he plays as now something that I would like to actually see, some Nidhogger. Some Nid is some very special stuff to see some Nidhogger, you know? So I think that's probably gonna be worth it. Yeah, with 50-45, it's also a very good match for us to see. Granted, we got the homie Blobfish Pro. Alright, and on the red team, however, we got Odd. So we're gonna observe Odd again, who is actually playing as Gizmo. So if he chooses to switch out, that means that we get a 2-for-1. Alright, and with that, what I like right now is the game. This game is actually pretty smooth. I'm actually seeing all the frames come in. Okay. And immediately, this is the one thing with Gizmo players that I want you to understand. You can parry that. You can parry stuff. I know it seems impossible sometimes, but you can parry that. Granted, the animation literally has the blade and his gun, her gun in their face. But I want you to know you can parry that. And after you parry that, when you light them up, oh my god. However, in a bit of a situation now that he has his healer. Goes against Blob, drops down 2 turrets. Unfortunately gets yanked. Alright. So, since that was happening, let's stick. This was Exiron? Alright, let's see what Exiron is up to. Other than helping out his teammates. Shuriken's aerial style. Alright, and getting back to Odd. Odd, who's choosing to play as Nidhogger now. Gets parried himself. Oh. Almost gets that. Almost gets that wall pin into the electric fence, Makudu, but still, here to observe Odd 52's Nid. Whack. Who? Someone decides to let it burn against him? Hmm. Now, because Nid isn't like a super. Well, I mean, granted, you can move a lot with Nidhogger, but because Nid isn't like a very mobile character, you won't see necessarily too much crazy mobility or anything like that. However, I think it's good to understand what exactly is it that Nid excels at, and obviously it's damage. Granted, his stun boomerang at a distance is pretty good, but damage over time is definitely his game. He has his one up. Red team chooses to mount up and get away. He actually chose to disrupt her special. That is very ballsy. Trying to eliminate Blob, and they do. Ooh, the yank though. Gets a nice stun. I wonder what. Let's see. Is he. Yeah, so he's using diffraction, wavelength, and Mike D. Mic'd. Well, Death growl radius is increased by 30. His shredder range is increased by 30 as well. Shredder can bounce to 2 additional targets. Alright, alright, alright. Looking for a target. Just kind of popping off, hoping that someone steps in his way. And it actually happened. Has to go up against Buttercup. Decides to leave and definitely keeps his trail behind him as he does it. Ooh, the knockdown. Knockdown again. Ooh, Buttercup, however. If I had to say, his main gameplay so far is, I don't want to say a little similar to Deamon, but because Nid's damage, in my opinion, is sometimes higher than Deamon's. Hmm. I'm actually not sure what to take, other than the fact that he's being very sparse with how he does his combos. Make sure to approach the person. Definitely understands the range of his boomerang. Definitely remembers to keep that. However, in some trouble. Getting juggled. Ooh, in some trouble. Alright, alright, alright. Not bad. Or if I had to say it, yeah, let's check out Blob. Alright, getting back to red team. Well, odd 52 at least. Looking for someone. Flame Breath. Decides to silence everyone immediately as it happens. And with everyone's ult popping off as well. Cass tried to come in for a kill. That didn't happen. Could have gotten both of those stuns. Honestly, should leave because that one up comes in. Ooh. Meets himself and immediately gets eliminated. Alright. Focusing on Nid. If I had to say it, I feel like Nid's gameplay is pretty straightforward. Nid actually tried to parry on the other team. Speaking of which, that's the Nid I need to be on. However, he also got eliminated again. If I had to say it, yeah. Nid is pretty straightforward, right? I feel like since the beta of the game, Nid has been such a character that you don't really need to nerf him, you don't need to buff him. He's been pretty solid since he came out. I mean, what else were you gonna do with this besides? Like, his character is quite literally. Oh, whoa. His character is quite literally playing based on how it's designed, you know? Dude swings his axe around. He rips his guitar to bring out lightning. Like, what else would you have not had? But so far, in terms of how his character plays, pretty straightforward. Beating the crap out of. Tries to go for that. Decides to back off. He was taking some damage, dude. Over time, he was really taking some damage. So I think he's choosing to. Okay, okay. I don't think they have any handing points. Well, I don't believe he does. Almost gets his boomerang. He's gonna come in. Yeah, he's gonna definitely get that kill. Trying to get his boomerang again. Definitely remembering to use his burn at the right time. He's gonna go up against himself. Silence was ready. He already knew. Alright. Easy, easy, easy observation. Easy observation, right? I'm actually curious to see some more Deamon. Because like I said, I feel like that's his main thing. Let's see. Yeah, in terms of Nid, I guess I wouldn't see too much. So from Odd, I guess we can expect to say Azriel as well as Deamon are probably going to be his main go-tos. But he has been working on Nid, I see. Alright, let's look for another good one from Deamon. Actually, let's look at some defeats. Yeah, let's see a defeat here. Going up against Pillager, Taurus, and Carpe Diem. Alright. So I guess we can say that is also going to be a pretty decent fight. Alright, so let's bring it forward. Odd is number... There we go. Didn't let me go. Anyway, so this is going to be objective control on Sky Garden, and we're doing VIP modifiers. So, sticking on Odd. Finds a target. Shuriken spray, but dodges those cages. So far, if I had to say it, Odd's chances of survival are probably because he dodges those cages. Speaking of cages, time to put Maeve in one. Doesn't get a chance to. He's gonna try to hit Maeve. Ooh, the parries are coming out though. He also needs to hit, yep, he needs to hit Thiago just somewhat. Does some aerial momentum, makes his way back in. That cage actually sets him up a little bit. Needs to get that graffiti spray. Does damage against both. No, correction. You pay attention. He kept Zero asleep and started going for Maeve. But Maeve, however, Carpe Diem, knew immediately how to do that parry. Decides to disappear, and now he has to deal with Albastado, who's paired up with Zero. He gets put into a cage. He needs his healer. Alright, goes invisible. Looking to kill someone. Trying to help out with it, what he can. He knows someone needs help. Tries to get Zero. Gets it. Shuriken with a knockdown. It's going to mount up. Maeve is in some trouble. She has a Zero, however. She still can disappear. Now he's going to go for Shadow Strike is out. And it was a good one. Maeve would have been dead. That was a good one. That was a good one. Like I said, dude, I didn't bring it back. Fuck this game. This is what I meant when I said this game is dope. Obviously, something like this would probably have to get patched or something, but Slings, because of that, dashes back over and actually makes his way into, I'm guessing Ninja Theory knew about this? And I'm supposing Pillager also knew about this. He's probably faced someone that's probably done this to him before. So I will admit, this is a bit of a cheesy strat. If we ever did tournaments, I highly doubt that we would let that slide. Because that is a little bit off. Anyway, he's going to go for Pillager again. Probably get that kill. Yeah. Alright. Gets put into a bubble. Chooses not to actually move. He's going to actually contest. Trying to take out Maeve. Ooh. It's a happy birthday for a second. Maeve gets a 1-up, so he chooses to disengage. Now he has to go up against Albastardo. Shurikens are out in between. Albastardo does his shockwave. He does a Shadow Strike to repel against it. Has to get that parry in. Both players were actually waiting for each other to strike so they could parry. And decides to hit him with the B&B. Get some shurikens in there, maybe. Yep, 1. Misses the cage dodge, but it's still in her face to the point that it's actually kind of scary. However, he has to disappear. Manages to get the objective. That dodge. Looking to get Carpe Diem. Goes invisible. Now he gets his, well, doesn't do the graffiti spray. Tool and Trouble is out. It's gonna hit this tree. Nicely done. Granted, Albastar is still alive, but nicely done. Those shuriken bleeding. Yep. The shurikens are gonna cause that bleed damage, and Maeve's gonna die. Alright, he's looking to get someone. The healer's already dead, so... No, correction, now their healer's already dead. Gets Thiago in the corner. Goes invisible, has to go up against Carpe Diem. Who unfortunately gets eliminated. And with that, we can probably take some time to Carpe Diem. Nice, alright. Like Carpe Diem's hoverboard, I gotta say. Alright, both Daemons are gonna... Who's going for Pillager? However, Odd has to leave. Gets wiped. Two Daemons going at... Two very good Daemons going at it, by the way. Alright, not gonna lie. I still want to observe that. So Odd going up against Carpe Diem. Like I said, that air dash, it has a momentum to it. And then that can actually push the opponent as well. And not only that, the final two strikes of it can actually lift the opponent up. Which can give you another opportunity to do another air attack. Shadow Strike comes out. Both characters choose the Shuriken and then dash at each other. Now they're going to have to wait for the other one. There was a parry in there. However, it's just a game of back and forth, I want to say. When it comes to Deamon or playing Deamon versus Deamon, it's like a little game of back and forth, honestly. You understand what Deamon can do, so that lets you understand what Deamon also can't do. Both players choosing to meet back up with each other again, and they're going to go back at it. Ah, the bleeding damage from his shuriken actually killed him. Odd 52, ladies and gentlemen. Gets his knockdown but chooses to retreat so that way he can go back to get some health and regroup with his team. However, gets eliminated. Yeah, and for them, blue team won, but with Odd, there was still a lot to still be said about how his Daemon actually still plays, you know? Where actually both players understand what you can do with that aerial move. So Odd chose to do Trickin', Slicken, and Bomb it. Shadow Strike damage by 2, increase stealth movement speed by 20. I guess he needs that. Increase the damage bonus when coming out of stealth by a further 10%. Yeah, yeah. All right. And with that being said, I think I can actually call it at that one. Like I said, no watch zone necessarily, but I think it's real good to take some time to observe how players actually play, you know? Because I think it's really good to pay attention to how certain characters actually should be done so that way everyone can get a little bit of an idea of all the crazy damage that can actually be applied or the crazy glitches that you can still do inside this game. I wouldn't say crazy glitches per se, but you know, just ways to basically abuse the mechanics of the game itself. What is it like? Almost 12 something? Well, it is 12 something. Yeah. And with that being said, guys, thank you for hanging around. As always, for those of you who do or don't know me, my name is Chaos the Gamer. And yeah, GG's.